Hey, David Kraft here with RE/MAX, and I want to talk to you today about tax appraisals. There's something really interesting that I discovered this year about our tax appraisals. So every year I go in and I protest my tax amounts on our properties because I want to keep that value as low as I can so that I pay as least number of taxes as I can. Well, there's kind of this mixed emotion when you get your appraisal value because you're like, wow, my house is worth that much? But oh no, I'm going to be taxed on it. So there's the good and then there's kind of the bad that we experience. Well, the thing that I discovered this year was this. So when you get your notification, that's called your notified value. Let's just say for grins that you get notified at $400,000. $400,000 is the amount that they send out, and you're kind of like, wow, my house is worth that much, but no, it's really not worth that much because I don't want to pay the taxes on that amount of money. So you think it's really worth more like $350,000. So you go in, you sit down, there's a little guy or a gal at a desk, and they've got their computer monitor there, and you sit here, they sit here, and you sit there and you talk about your values. And the two of you come together and say, you know what, that's wrong. The $350,000 amount is correct. I think that's the value of your house. And you both agree on it. That's the amount that you think the house is worth. That's the amount the appraiser thinks the house is worth. So you get taxed that next year on $350,000. Well, the interesting thing comes into play is that when they start doing the assessments again for the next year, they don't start at the $350,000 number. They just go right back to that $400,000 number. They go back to the notified value, and then they do the assessment. So if your neighborhood in your area has gone up 10%, they're going to take 10% of $400,000 and say your house is worth $440,000. What if it's gone down 10%? They're going to take this $400,000 and they're going to say your house is worth $360,000. So you sat with them the year before and said, hey, we both agree my house is worth $350,000. The market has dropped 10%. You're going to get an increase of $10,000. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't have a real solution here today. I would be very interested in your comments, and I would be very interested if you have any solutions, because I don't think this is right. If you sit with somebody and he's an appraiser and you sit there and you talk and you agree on an amount of $350,000, why then the next year would they raise your taxes or lower your taxes based on this number that we all agreed was wrong? So I'd love to see your comments. I don't have a great solution. I would love a solution. If you have a solution, then put it in the comments below. Give me a call. Let's see what we can do to maybe get this changed. Thanks for watching.